Konnichiwa, my fellow cronies, and welcome to my channel. I'll be your bartender for today, and I'll be making a cocktail for our favorite warden of time, Ouro Kronii. Recently it was Kronii's birthday, so I want to wish her a very big HABDUH. I had originally planned to have this out on the actual day of her birthday, but alas, I got a bit too busy. Oh well. I hope Kronii enjoys her vacation with Kaela and she returns to us totally refreshed and ready for an exciting brand new year. Kronii is one of my absolute favorites in hololive-EN, and I hope that I can make a cocktail that is truly worthy of our favorite Kronii cocktail. Happy birthday, Kronii. I hope your day is filled with delicious food, wonderful gifts, and good company. Now, what I love about watching Kronii is, of course, her perfect voice. I mean, every part of Kronii is perfection, but her voice is like super perfect. Especially the voice that she makes when she starts getting super panicked or flustered. Man, Kronii's encounters with Vesper's spider assassins is some of the most hilarious clips I've ever seen. I guess something about seeing someone with a cool and stoic personality absolutely lose their shit is something incredibly hilarious to me, and I can not get enough of it. What's more, I really like it when Kronii breaks out into uncontrollable laughter, like a really big belly laugh. There's been several instances where she's done this, and man, I swear, it heals my soul. Speaking of which, I absolutely love Kronii's deadpan personality. I mean, she's just like me, for real, we're both dead on the inside. It really seems that Kronii has it all. She's got a beautiful voice, a stunning model, peak comedy, and of course, a nice big ribbon. Anyways, that's enough time spent yapping about Kronii. Let's talk about today's cocktail and the ingredients. Now, one of my most favorite covers that Kronii's done is her cover of Mafia. I just thought it was really amazing. She wasn't even really singing in it, she was more like smooth talking, and I thought that was just super cool. Kronii looked really stunning in it, and the music video was awesome as well. There's just something about beautiful lemons and sharp dress suits that really gets me going, but I guess it's kind of obvious based on how I'm dressing. But with Kronii's cool personality and her Mafia cover, that got me thinking, what kind of cocktail would a mafioso prefer to drink? It would have to be something strong, very classic and classy, very fancy looking, very presentable, something that you would sip over while you're handing out orders to your henchmen. With that in mind, today's cocktail is going to be based on a global classic, the Negroni, which some may consider to be one of the best cocktails in the world. Of course, this cocktail is actually based on the white version of the Negroni Bianco, but in the end it's not going to be completely white in color either. For this cocktail, we're going to need Suze. We've dealt with this before. This is a bitter aperitif. We're going to need Cocchi Americano, which I really enjoy. It's super delicious. And we're going to need Empress 1908 Indigo Gin. This is one of my most favorite gins to drink and use in cocktails. It's super smooth, very strong botanical flavors. Of course, it has the awesome color changing properties of the butterfly pea flower. Look at this amazing violet color. What's more, this gin is from Canada, which I think fits Kronii very well, and I think the name Empress also really describes Kronii's personality very well. Now, we're also going to need some blue curacao. I have more high quality blue curacao here, and Elderflower Liqueur. Now, the traditional recipe / formula for Negroni and its variants is you have your gin, and you have your vermouth / flavoring agent, I guess. I'm using Cocchi Americano here in place of vermouth. And we need a bittering agent, the traditional being Campari, which is a bitter aperitif liqueur. We're using Suze instead, and the traditional recipe is equal parts of all three of them. However, one full part of Suze might be a bit too much for those who aren't quite used to it, who haven't developed the flavor palette to, you know, appreciate Suze. So we're going to use half a part and fill the other half with these liqueurs. Elderflower is just really a delicious liqueur that you can add to most cocktails and it'll make it taste even better. And despite the nice indigo color of this Empress gin, it's not quite strong enough to preserve the color that we want, so I'm going to need the help of blue Curacao to preserve the color. Yeah, unfortunately Suze's vibrant yellow coloring is a bit too strong. I've heard that there's like more clear, lighter colored bitter substitutes that you can use, like maraschino bitter. I've heard it's pretty good, but this is what I have on hand at the moment, so we'll be using this. Now, finally, we're going to need some orange bitters and saline solution. And now let's make the cocktail. This drink is going to be stirred, so no need for shaking. So take out a mixing glass and add to the glass 1 ounce of our Empress gin. And now we add an ounce of Cocchi Americano. We're going to watch the color change. Now add half an ounce of Suze. And then add 1/4 of an ounce of Elderflower Liqueur. And 1/4 of an ounce of blue Curacao. And now we add 2 dashes of orange bitters. And 2 drops of saline solution. Now add ice to your mixing glass. Now we're going to stir for 20 to 30 seconds to chill and dilute. Now for a serving glass, we have a nice big rocks glass that's been chilling in the fridge. And of course it's garnished by a nice big ribbon for Kronii. We're going to add ice to it, but for this cocktail, clear ice would be the best. It would look the most beautiful, but feel free to add whatever ice that you have on hand. I have here a nice wok of clear ice, which I'm just going to add to our glass. I'll drop a link to a nice, easy clear ice tutorial in the description. All it really requires is a thermos, and you can pour water in and freeze in the freezer. But yeah, if you're interested in making that, that's one of the most easily accessible to most people. Now, we're going to take our strainer. We're going to strain our cocktail over the ice into our glass. Look at that beautiful color. For garnish, I have just a strip of lemon peel here that I'm just going to express the oils over the drink. And I also have here this cocktail cherry that has 2 toothpicks in it. They're supposed to resemble clock hands. So I'm just going to set this on top of our clear ice. Well, the cherry doesn't quite want to cooperate with the ice, but there you have it. I present to you the Nekronii. This is inspired by our favorite clock lady and her impeccable naming sense. So we have a nice deep blue cocktail that looks quite classy, something you might find in a mafia film. We have, of course, the cherry with the clock hands in it, meant to reminisce her little helicopter crown on top of her head. And of course, we have a nice big ribbon. As we all know, Kronii also has a very nice big ribbon. I hope this drink managed to capture the perfection that is Kronii, and I hope that if she sees this, that she enjoys her vacation, and that it makes her very happy. Now let's have a taste. First, I'm going to take a sniff. So up front, we get that nice bright citrusy aroma that wakes up your taste buds. You get a bit of that flowery herbal aroma that you get from the Suze, just creeping up out of the cocktail. And of course, you get a lot of the botanical notes from the gin. Now, Let's take a sip. So, a Negroni is enjoyed as an aperitif, which is meant to sort of boost up your appetite and help you enjoy your meal, hence, the flavors of the food. Most aperitifs have some sort of bitter flavor to them. This is meant to, help, contrast with the flavors of your food and make it taste even more delicious. And here we have the Suze acting as our bitter agent. We get, the very earthy gentian, which is the herb that's mainly used to flavor the Suze. We get the gentian flavor lingering on the back of our palate, and it really makes you want to, get a bite of food to chase it down, and it really makes you want to have some nice food with you, right? We also get a lot of the citrusy and sweet flavors from the liqueurs and the Cocchi Americano that we put in, and that also helps boost up the botanicals of the gin. So it all comes together, rounds out, and it's a very balanced drink. It's super smooth. You don't really taste the alcohol up at the forefront. Mainly that the flavor is taken over by the gentian, the bitterness on the back of your tongue. So yeah, this is, a Negroni is considered a more bitter cocktail, but it's not like you're drinking cough medicine, that kind of sort of bitter, right? It's like you just have that, drying sensation and the bitterness on your tongue after you swallow, but it's also very enjoyable, very sweet, and citrusy and bright from all the other flavors in it. But yeah, it's it's a very classic cocktail. I encourage you to try it if that sounds interesting to you. It's definitely, one of the most widely known cocktails of all time, and I think it really would go quite nicely in the hands of a mafia member. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please leave your birthday wishes and jealous feelings of Kronii in the comments down below. If you have an idea for a clock-themed cocktail, please let me know. HABDUH, Kronii, please enjoy your vacation with Kaela, and I hope you have lots of fun adventures and much, much more. And I hope to see you in the next video. Now, if you'll excuse me to go nicely with my cocktail, I think I'm gonna enjoy a spot of lunch. Here. Yeah. All right. Now, cheers and thank you.